What's going on, guys? Alchemical KO. It's been a minute since the last made video, so figured I'd make this one real quick. I'm going to be venting a little bit. So, for a while, I didn't really know what I wanted to do in life. I still am figuring that out day by day. However, I know this much. I want to help people alleviate the suffering, right? Whatever way that needs to manifest. Yet at the same time, I don't want to alleviate it in such a way where it enables them to engage in behaviors that aren't going to serve their growth, right? It's got to be controlled to a certain degree. So basically, I'm going to start my own virtual assistant business. And, that's going to be really good for me because it's going to be helpful for building various skill sets that can then be applicable whenever I decide to go and do the next thing, whatever that may be down the line. I know I eventually want to do public speaking. I know that I want to travel. And so how am I going to take these things and formulate a plan around essentially manifesting this, right? It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take learning, taking courses, various classes, maybe even going and taking a couple courses at community college. Who knows, right? However, this is where I see myself heading now. It's not where I necessarily saw myself heading, but it's what makes the most sense and what feels right at the moment for me. So that's what I'm going to pursue. It's just a matter of, one, I need to get a job first. I actually interviewed at Aldi on Wednesday for a store lead position, and I'll be hearing back from them on Monday. I have a very good feeling about it, actually. It went really well. And, I'm excited, right? I'm ready to, get moving again. I haven't had a job for about a month now. And, it's time to get back. Time to get back to work, right? I've been taking this time to, go within, do some inner work on myself. It's been almost a month since I smoked weed. It's crazy, right? Last time I smoked weed was March 4th. So I've been sober about a month from that. Have a few beers here and there. Couple drinks. But aside from that, I'm pretty good. I'm just, moderation is key, right? You got to be able to acknowledge whenever you're overdoing something and then, be able to let it go. Because you can become dependent on different things, whether it's people or substances or whatever it may be. And whenever you become so dependent on these things, they essentially become a crutch, a distraction from what you really need to do. And, big part of my crutch was just, okay, let's smoke a joint, let's get high. Okay, fuck, now what? It just led me down a path where it was a vicious cycle, right? I would do it. I would not necessarily regret it, but I'd be like, okay, what the fuck's going on? Why do I keep doing this? Right? I have very few regrets. I don't really regret much of what I do because at the end of the day, I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to grow from it. It's just a matter of being able to dig within myself and find the lessons that I need to pull out at the time. We're all like onions. We have layers. We all have layers. And the more layers you peel back, the more you realize, it's nearly impossible to fully 100% know yourself. You can know yourself to a very, very strong degree. However, the more layers you peel back, the more you realize, we are all these infinite vessels of consciousness, right? And you realize that consciousness is basically the foundation for all of existence. It becomes very challenging to truly know who you are. And again, like I said, you can know yourself to a very strong degree. However, when you spend all of this time trying to peel these layers back, you become a recluse. You can become a shut-in. And what's the point of all this self-knowledge if you're no use to the rest of the world, right? It's about balance, right? There are times to be introspective and there are times to go out and act in the world. You need to be able to recognize within yourself whatever season you're in so that you can act accordingly to whatever that may be. And so, I just wanted to share that with you guys. It's been a process for me, right? I know I haven't really been uploading like I said I would, and there's no real excuse for it. I've just been fucking lazy, right? That, and I don't really I have a whole list of topics over here on my board, but it's like I don't necessarily feel like they're topics I'm ready to discuss yet. So I'm kind of just freestyling it right now, and that's what I'm going to be doing for a little bit on this channel until I get a solid foundation in some of the subjects I would like to discuss. I know what I will be discussing very soon is magic and what that is, and I know I've discussed a little bit about it in the past, but I'm going to be diving a little bit more in depth into that. But yeah, guys. Aside from that, I've been working out a lot, basically every fucking day. I run a mile. I might miss a day or two, but I always get right back with it. It's about consistency is key. I crank out like 100 sit-ups, if not more. I did like 50 fucking flutter kicks, military style today, and I've got about 20 more push-ups to do until I'm at 100. See, with the weight of vest, I got 20 pounds on this thing. Normally I weigh 157, so now I'm weighing 177. It makes things a lot more challenging, but it's going to accelerate my results. It's just that much faster. I do have to work on my nutrition though, because I definitely know I have not been getting enough protein or just food in my diet in general, right? I got to eat more. Could definitely do with eating more, especially proteins, because I'm building muscle. Look, I'm definitely building muscle here. It's slow. It's slow, but it's steady, right? I've been working out consistently for a little over a month now, give or take. About a month, actually. So, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of it, right? But as I continue to grow and evolve and my perspective shift, I want you guys to realize that, this is part of this is a documentation of my own journey, right? The progress that I'm going to be making, the experiences I'll be having, I'll be sharing. And, some things I won't share, right? Because I just simply don't feel the world is ready for some of the things that I have to share, quite frankly. However, I'll find a way to formulate it at some point where people will be able to understand. But it's just like, and if I could describe myself in one word, I'm an enigma. An enigma. I confuse the fuck out of me, right? Nah, it is what it is. I don't really beat myself up over it. It just is, right? Just gotta keep pushing forward and realize and know that it's all gonna make sense down the line. Even if it doesn't, I might find some major pieces of the puzzle, and all that stuff will make sense, but something else might not make sense, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. I just gotta keep on being me, really. And the more, I just be me, the more of the right people I'll attract into my life, right? I'm done trying to please people. I'm done, living to try and, make other people happy. I gotta make myself happy first, right? Gotta stay true to me. I don't want to compromise my values and my goals for the sake of getting other people to like me, right? Because at the end of the day, when you do that, you're slowly killing yourself. Because you can't please everybody, right? You cannot please everybody, and so you got to stay true to yourself and what you want to do, right? And that's part of my intention with this channel, is just being myself, sharing my thoughts, rambling a little bit, and maybe inspire some people along the way. Who knows? It's also just a documentation for myself, so I can see how far I've come down the line. But yeah, I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to put this up. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.